Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about someone I've likely only spoken about in passing on my channel, but I've never made an entire video dedicated to her. I've been close to making one in the past with respect to her not disclosing her ads, but I've noticed in the last 6 months or so she's really made an effort to be more transparent with her audience in terms of disclosing her paid sponsorships, and she deserves to be recognized for that. Today we're going to talk about Nicol Concilio possibly quote-unquote brand pleasing. Now before we get into the video, I just want to say that Nicol comes across as very likable, she's very cute and bubbly, and I can see why she's so appealing to brands. However, the reputation she has amongst her viewers, not including her core fan base of course, because obviously a lot of people enjoy her content as it is, but her general reputation is that of a brand pleaser. A brand pleaser is exactly what it sounds like, here for the brands and not for your fans. Now I'll be honest and say that this is definitely something that I've noticed with her, particularly but not limited to her Kylie Cosmetics and fellow influencer collab reviews. Her videos come off as disingenuous in my opinion, being that almost every review is positive with little to no negative feedback, and people are really starting to pick up on it. While perusing the comments on Trend Mood's March 5th Instagram post teasing Nicol's new collaboration with Smashbox, I noticed that the majority of the comments were about Nicol's insincerity with respect to her reviews rather than opinions of the actual collab itself. Now I know the comments on Trend Mood's page can get out of control quickly, and in this particular case, she did have to step in and remind someone that bullying is not tolerated on her page, but reading through the comments really put things in perspective for me in terms of how others outside Nicol's core fan base view her. For me, it was her Kylie Cosmetics / KKW review videos that led me to stop checking for her channel. Every Kylie / KKW tutorial or review since the beginning of her channel has been nothing but positivity with little to no negative feedback, and we know Kylie Cosmetics has had quite a few failures along the way, but if you only watch Nicol's reviews, you'd think Kylie Jenner achieved something that no other makeup brand on this planet has been able to achieve to date. Perfection. She will sprinkle in a negative comment here and there, but then she'll justify it and turn it into a positive. Now, people think she does it for the free makeup or because she wants to stay on PR, but it's really not about free makeup and only a tiny bit of wanting to stay on PR for other reasons, which I'll get to in a bit. But first, since I'm sitting here making bold-ass claims, we're gonna go through most of her Kylie / KKW reviews to determine the ratio between the positive to negative comments, because I don't want you to take my word for it. If I'm gonna potentially call someone a brand pleaser and say that the reviews are disingenuous and then go on to share that information with you guys, I want to back up my claims with receipts so you can see for yourself. Now I will warn you, this is long and super extra, but we really have influencers out here trying this kind of shit, and I feel like seeing everything put together like this will really put things into perspective for you, so let's jump right in. The first video she did on her channel, including Kylie Cosmetics, was her September 8th, 2016 Bronze Eyeshadow tutorial, which was the first eyeshadow palette release for Kylie Cosmetics. Now, I will give her the benefit of the doubt on this one because it is a tutorial, so I wouldn't generally expect her to say anything bad as it's not technically a review, but note how she says she is totally impressed with how the palette is blending out, because later in another video, she says how Kylie's come a long way since her first palette, meaning that there were flaws that she failed to mention. By the way, I do personally own this palette and it definitely had its weaknesses, but again, this wasn't a review, and being that makeup is a personal preference, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt on this one.
This is the Kylie Eyeshadow palette. Starting out with the color Citrine, which is a beautiful warm tone shade. This is such a beautiful shade. It just like opens up your entire eye. I am just totally impressed with the way that this palette is blending out colors right now. And I also just feel like I need to say this because I know people are gonna go off in the comments. I bought this palette with my own money. It was not sent to me. This is not a sponsored video.
Next, we have her November 17th, 2016 review of the Kylie and Khloe Coco collection. You'll notice that she does make it a point to say that her videos are not sponsored, and in this particular case, as well as the video prior, she indicates that she paid for the items herself. I just want to say that there are other reasons to give an item or collection, in this case a glowing review, aside from sponsorship. People interpret the words not sponsored as meaning the review will be genuine because the influencer disclosed that they weren't paid for it. However, there are other advantages to giving companies or products glowing reviews aside from just being paid. Sometimes it's an investment in your future, which I'll touch on in a bit. You'll also notice that this video is where her habit of giving props to a cosmetics brand for formulating cosmetics that actually perform begins. She even goes so far as to say Kylie knows what she's doing, as if Kylie is a chemist and formulates the products herself. Let me tell you, this is not Seed Beauty's first rodeo. We are definitely not going to be giving props to a company for creating products that perform how they should.
This is Kylie and Khloe's collaboration with Kylie Cosmetics. First of all, right off the bat, I really love the packaging. This like rose gold packaging. Woof, girl, it has me weak in the knees. Before we get into anything, I do want to say this is not sponsored. These are completely my reviews. I bought this lip kit or this collection, so there you have it. Damn, that is a pigmented gloss. And I'm not usually a gloss lady, but this is really pretty. This is the color Damn Gina. I love this smell. Kylie, if you happen to be watching, please make this into a perfume because I would literally bathe in it. It's easy to apply. I really like the wand of the gloss. This is super pretty. I'm not a gloss girl, I'm really not, but oh my god, this is so pretty. I mean, how many times have you guys seen me wearing glosses on my channel? On the lips, it looks super pretty, and it actually makes my lips look even bigger. Sometimes glosses can do that, which I really love. I mean, who doesn't want voluminous lips? And you can really see how pigmented this truly is. Like, I'm very impressed with it. I feel like Kylie's formula and just Kylie Cosmetics has come such a long way. I don't know Kylie personally, but I feel like I'm really proud of her. Like, this is dope. She's not even 20 years old and has a banging cosmetics line. It applies really smoothly to the lips. It's not patchy at all, which really makes me happy. My favorite matte formulas are the new Tarte lip paints, the quick dry mattes, and Kylie's, honestly. They just feel so comfortable and you don't feel like you're wearing any lipstick. This is definitely one of my new favorites out of her whole collection. And her formula is quick drying. I'm literally patting my lips and you can see there's nothing on my hand. It's very smudge proof and it does not come off, I'll tell you that much. This is like a beautiful pink tone. I'm really impressed with Kylie's pigmentations because these colors are bright. They're hard to formulate without being streaky, so props to her. It's really hard to get light colors and bright colors to not be streaky in a liquid form, so props to her. She knows what she's doing. The pigment is insane. Ooh, hot damn, this is really pretty. And I barely have to dip my brush in. I haven't dipped it in once. God, this color is so beautiful. It makes my teeth look so white, and it's already dry, like. Kylie? You know your ish, girl. You know your ish. This one I do have to dip into the tube a little bit more, but that's normal for a dark color like this.
Okay, so wait a minute. We're gonna justify the fact that you have to dip the wand back in to pick up more product by saying that it's normal for shades like that. First of all, it's not even a bad thing if you have to dip again. Second, in my experience, double dipping is not a typical practice for darker shades as she's suggesting. I've had to do a second, even a third pass over my lips with darker shades to get the shade to its full potential in terms of opacity, but she's saying the wand doesn't pick up enough product, which she deems to be normal for shades like that. Not in my experience.
So this is the lipstick up close.
This is how I know she was referring to the amount of product the wand distributed and not the fact that you need a second coat because this was her result. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's patchy and could have used a second coat to even it out, which again is not a bad thing. All I'm saying is that she justified a moot point in my opinion.
I really like this Coco collection a lot. I think that these colors specifically have impressed me the most out of any of her colors in her collection. And the packaging alone, it looks like something really classy and just like really sleek and chic.
The next video is her November 28th, 2016 holiday collection tutorial, which again, being that it is a tutorial, I wouldn't necessarily expect any negative feedback. However, her Coco collection video was a review and not one negative comment. She justified what could have been a slight ding against the product by normalizing it.
So today's tutorial is going to be featuring some of the new Kylie Cosmetics holiday collection, specifically using her holiday Kai shadows. I just want to say that this is not a sponsored video. I physically bought these. I actually love this transition color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's like a blushed nude. I am shook at this silver color. It is so pretty. I love Kylie's liners. I honestly do. I think they're so creamy and applied like so smoothly. So I'm really loving the Kylie Cosmetics holiday collection. I really love this lip kit. I really love the eyeshadows. So far, so good.
The next video is her January 16th, 2017 Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach Palette tutorial and the debut of her first negative comment. Now, this palette received awful reviews. If you recall, a lot of people said it smelled like death and the shadows didn't perform. There was a lot of drama surrounding this palette, but guess what? Nicole loved it.
So I got in the mail the new Kylie Peach Palette, I think it's called, or right? Do just want to say this is not a sponsored video. I bought this with my own money. I'm really impressed with the pigment. I feel like she's gone a very long way since the beginning of her eyeshadow palette, so I'm really happy about that.
But why are you happy about that? You've never said anything that would be of any indication that you were dissatisfied with her eyeshadow palettes. In fact, you said you liked all of them and commented on the blendability and performance of same, so I'm confused.
I am super impressed with that cobalty blue color. It's really, really hard to make pastels in matte form, so I really am impressed with this. Overall, swatching-wise, I'm very happy and impressed with the pigment. I think her formula has gotten immensely better from her first palette.
Again, she never mentioned anything being wrong with her first palette.
That's the one thing I don't like about her palettes. I wish that the names were in the front. So I'm gonna just like experiment with her brush a little bit. I mean, I basically have my crease and everything blended out, but I just wanna... It reminds me of the Morphe M433 a lot.
Okay, so I didn't know whether that was a positive or a negative thing to be compared to Morphe, but being that she has a Morphe code, I assume she meant it as a positive. However, I do know that prior to Kylie Brushgate 2017, her brushes were awful, and this one in particular got awful reviews.
Like that kind of like texture. It's pretty good actually. Kylie killing the game. Really love the way that this comes out. I mean, it's so simple and very basic warm tones, but I really do love this. If I had to pick one Kylie palette, it would definitely be this one. This is my favorite one she's done, hands down. I think the pigment on it just blows it out of the water. So yeah, I mean, I'm really, really impressed with this.
Now, I'm just gonna let the rest of the videos play without my commentary because they speak for themselves.
For Valentine's Day, Nick actually ordered me the Kylie collection, the Valentine's Day collection. This is called Head Over Heels. This was also part of Kylie's Valentine's Day collection. Love it, love it. I have noticed with Kylie's lipsticks, it's best to do a very thin layer. That way you don't get flaking or anything like that. Kim Kardashian West Beauty. I purchased this online. Kim was so sweet enough to invite me to her launch party. Unfortunately, I was in Miami, so I couldn't attend. But Kim, girl, if you got any more parties coming up, I would love to go. And a little note from Kim, which I think is really cute. I love the nude packaging. It's so her. And I really love this, I don't know, I guess the bag that it comes in. I love this kind of style. This is something we definitely haven't seen in the beauty world, and I think that that's really, really cool. Cool. I love this. You just pull. Ooh, that's cute. Oh, cool. So it comes in this, like, air-packed tight little compartments here. This is cute. So this whole thing together, I believe, was about $45, $48. I can't remember exactly, but that's pretty good considering you're getting 2 forms of contouring, 2 forms of highlighting, and a brush. That's a pretty good price, I believe. If I'm being completely honest here, I do think that that's not as much product as I feel like you should have, but you know what? This is a learning experience for her, and like this is her first makeup brand. Like I think that's really cool and inspiring, so everything is always a learning process. They feel really creamy. Ooh, the matte side of the highlighter is really pigmented. That's cool. I definitely think that everything is super pigmented. She did a phenomenal job with that, and I think the shade range is pretty awesome on this as well. She acknowledges that there's more than just light and dark to the spectrum. This is a very similar color to the Tarte Shape Tape, which is very promising for me. I'm actually really excited to see what like Kim is gonna do next. Ooh, she creamy. It's looking pretty good so far. But so far, the highlighters are blending nicely. Okay, not too bad. You definitely have to kind of work it into the skin, but not too bad. I was watching some reviews and they made it seem like this thing was like the devil, but it's really not that bad. Ooh, this brush is really nice and dense. I think I like the brush better than the blender on the other side. Like I can see myself using this brush for sure. That's like actually stunning. I really like this brush, wow. And I never use brushes to blend out cream anything. So that's a big deal that I'm saying that I like this. That's actually a really pretty contour. Kim, girl, what you doing over there? I see you. Ooh, girl, that was pigmented. I was not ready for that. This is really, really pigmented and like very shimmery. It's like all I want in a highlight. It's really beautiful. For Kim's first product, I think that this is amazing. I do wish that there was more product in this, but everything is a learning experience. I really like the way it came out. It feels nice, it feels normal, it doesn't feel weird or heavy on my face or anything like that. I'm excited about today's video because I have the new Kylie birthday collection. You get one queen loose powder highlighter, which is like an icy pink highlighter. It's really pretty. So you do get a lot of stuff for your money's worth. This to me is a pretty good deal. Ooh, yes, Kylie, yes, bitch. I am so impressed with this pigment, girl. Oh my god, she didn't come to play. I am loving that the eyeshadow names are on the front of the palettes. There isn't a lot of fallout at all, which is pretty bomb in my opinion. I'm like really feeling these pink vibes up in here. So far, y'all, I am super impressed with this pigment. I have to say that this is probably one of Kylie's best palettes I've tried. I'm really impressed with all the mattes so far that I've been using. They've been super, super pigmented and like kind of blending like a dream. Ooh, yes, I love how that looks. This looks pretty bomb and it blended pretty amazingly. Like I'm looking in the monitor and I think it looks really damn good. And I think it says a lot about an eyeshadow palette when the mattes are bomb because it's very, very hard to formulate matte, like pigmented shadows. This is definitely, it's killing it, Kylie. That's pretty, girl, that's pretty. So far, so good. I really am loving the I Want It All kit. I definitely recommend this. Again, all the pans in here, they really don't have a lot of fallout at all in my opinion. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's like a pretty pale pink. Ooh, I really like that. That's pretty. This really is a palette that I feel like you could take on the go. Oh, okay, she pigmented. Dude, that's bomb though. That's so pretty. This is insane. And it's kind of like iridescent. I love that. They're both so blinding, but this one definitely is a little bit more like bam in your face highlight. Super pleasantly surprised here. So I also do have the Velvet Minis and I have been using them and they are bomb. I love her Velvet formula. This actually was my first time ever using her Velvet formula and I cannot say enough amazing things about it. Definitely try her Velvets because they are bomb, out of this world, super lightweight formula. I cannot say enough great things about that one. Packaging is super cutie. Really pretty purpley color. Ooh, yeah, she pretty, girl. She pretty. I like the kind of like pale pink nude packaging. I also like that Kylie changes up her packaging for every collab, for everything that she does. Oh, that's super pretty. I even just like the containers of this, like the components. I think it's really, really cute. The outside packaging. Oh, that is pigmented. This is so cute. I like this, especially for when I'm traveling. Plus, it's super, super cute. Final thoughts on the Kylie Jenner birthday collection. I think it's bomb. I totally love it. I think it's super fun. I am super, super impressed, especially with the I Want It All palette. I have used her mattes before, so I knew that they were bomb. Her lip glosses were super pigmented and awesome. And like I said, these highlighters were... I really love how this look came out. I totally recommend it, especially the I Want It All right here. It's pretty, pretty, pretty nice. Bish, I have right here. Okay, right here. This is a Kylie holiday collection. This was sent to me, but this is not a sponsored video. I will tell you guys all the tea on this collection. Okay. First of all, I really love the packaging of this palette. It's very pretty. This is the Naughty palette. The word naughty is embossed in velvet, and I really, really like that. Inside, we have some beautiful shades. These are also really cool shades for the holidays specifically. And the cool thing about this palette is if you were to get it, you definitely would be able to get multiple uses out of this. Here are some shades right off the bat. They are very, very pigmented, and I love the payoff. But again, I really need to use them on my eyelids so that I can give you more of an accurate review on how they perform. See, there is like a little bit of fallout, but not much at all. Like, I think that this is normal. And actually, I don't really care if a palette has a lot of fallout. As long as it blends, girl, I don't care. It's a beautiful, warm transition shade. It's blending out perfectly. And there hasn't been any fallout along my face yet, so we will keep an eye out for that as well. All of the matte shades so far have been blending like a dream, and it is very hard to get mattes to work and blend seamlessly, and I am very, very impressed with these so far. Especially these lighter shades, they just look so pretty. And they have a very buttery texture to them as well. Oh, she is pigmented. This is nice. Wow, I love the way that this is blending out. It's very, very pretty. And you can make it as intense as you want, which is what I love about these colors, all of them. And I don't have any fallout on my face, even working with this bright color. I think that that's important to point out. Shook. This is what I'm talking about. This color is everything. Very pretty. Oh my God. Like, hi. This is so beautiful. And I love the way that this color Blizzard looks with the red. It's very, very stunning. I love the way that this looks. So you guys see it there. It looks really pretty. I really love the way that everything blended out. I'm like super, super excited and happy with the way it looks. Now, you guys already saw me swatch all of the spice set on Kylie's Instagram, which was super exciting. I love the way that this dried. Then we have Juniper Gloss, which was really pretty. It had my lips looking extra juicy, if you know what I'm saying. Bam! That is a pretty metallic gloss. I do like that in these lip sets, you get a bunch of variety of finishes. Like you have your liquid to matte, you have a velvet, you have 2 glosses. I really, really like that. This spice set is hot fire, okay? I love all of the shades in it, and I was really excited when Kylie said she wanted me to swatch this one because this one is just like, I really, really love Kylie's velvets. Oh, and let's just talk about the packaging too. I love the white drips, and I like that she changes it up for like holidays or special occasions in her life. I think that that's cool. Wow, she pigmented. I will say this, Kylie Cosmetics and Smashbox Cosmetics has some of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas and shades. Like, these are my fave. I love the way that this is swatching. I do really like the way that this looks. This is Boy Bye. This is actually an OG fave of mine. I love this color so much. It's so pretty, guys. It's like the perfect pink nude, in my opinion. This is looking mighty fine. I really like Angel, guys. I can't say enough good things about it. And I really do love Kylie's lipstick formulas. Like, they're all so bomb, in my opinion. Wow, this is beautiful, too. These are all really pretty wearable shades. Even in the spice set that I was showing you guys earlier, this is very pretty. And the velvet is a very comfortable formula. Bish, look at how cool this is. I feel like these would be really pretty as toppers. It's really pretty. Ooh, I really like the gold. This does look pretty on its own too, guys, so you can definitely wear it on its own. I really, really like these. We also have one Kylie Lip Kit, which I love this packaging. Whoa, this is bright. This is a bright red. This is awesome. Oh yes, girl, I love your velvets. But I really like that this lip liner has the red here and also here. I do like Kylie's liners. They are very easy to use. Girl, this is a bright ass red and I'm living for it. I love it. This is really, really pretty. Again, this is a very rough swatch, very pigmented, super red. I love the way it looks. Dead. That is amazing. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Girl. I personally really like Kylie's bags, and I love this because it's like embossed here, like kind of 3D Kylie, and I love the color. I love that teal. It's definitely a different vibe to holidays. The eyeshadows, 100% I am so down with. Like, I love the way that the ones that I choose performed. I can't really speak for much of the other colors in the palette, but they swatched beautifully, and the ones that I did use, which I picked on purpose, by the way, because reds are very hard to formulate. This kind of like shimmery duochrome is hard to formulate. I wanted to use some of the colors in the palette that were more on the difficult side as far as formulation goes, and they pass with flying colors. I genuinely like both of these palettes. I can't say enough good things about them. They really have so many varieties of looks that you can do, and I just was really happy with the way that everything performed. The lipsticks. I really like the lipstick sets. The lip kit alone is really cute too. The wet set highlighters, these highlighters are really bomb and awesome to work with, but it almost has like a wet look to it, which I really like, especially because I have very dry skin. I think that this is really cool. Like, I mean, I feel like I say this every single time, but I think that this is one of Kylie's coolest packagings yet. Like, I just love everything about it. I love that it was like kind of created after her daughter. And how fitting. I'm gonna use the Kylie Cosmetics concealer, which is to this day still my favorite concealer. I actually need to order more. I really like the outside packaging. I like that this kind of has like a little bit of a iridescent hollowy shift, and I love that this is like Eye of the Storm with little lightning bolts. I think that's really cute. Also, again, I just want to say that the inside of the outside packaging is also kind of matchy-matchy, which I really like. I really like how companies are now kind of focusing on the inside as well as the outside. I think that that's a really cool added bonus. And when you open it up, you have these really cool colors. These are really cool. Definitely a unique color palette choice. I like this. I like that Kylie kind of like broke out of her neutral tone, and I just like the way that these look. This is really fun. This is a really cool looking palette. Damn, they're so cool. Okay, that's a really pretty kind of neutral color. I feel like this could be a really good transition shade for a lot of different skin tones. I do just want to say that I haven't been getting a lot of fallout or anything. It's been pretty good. These shades are blending very beautifully together. I'm noticing right off the bat. Ooh, okay, I'm living. You definitely can can build up the intensity of this color, which I like. I'm a big fan of the way that this gray shade is kind of blending. Wow, this is blending beautifully. I'm very, very impressed. And I like that these are like cool tones. This is something that I normally would never like even do. Your girl's just so emotional over this beautiful eyeshadow. Really digging the blendability of this. And then like I said, you guys can really build up the intensity as much as you want with these matte shades, which is something that I really, really like when working with darker colors like this. I mean, I feel like I sound like a broken record, but I just really want to like make sure I explain myself thoroughly. That's really pretty. Wow. That's like gorgina. Ooh, these are hella pigmented. Hella pigmented. Wow. Yeah, these are all with one stroke. Very pigmented. Very, very pretty. Damn it, Kylie. I don't know what to do. There's so many like options that you could do with these. I'm like, really don't know. Oh, that is pigmented. I was not expecting that. I was really not expecting that. Shit! I would say it's pretty pigmented. Like, I'm very happy with the way that it looks. It has really cute packaging. I'm like really loving the lightning bolts and all these like blue, yellowy vibes. I'm really living for it. So far, I'm really liking every product that I have tried so far, but I love it. I love the way that this looks. It's a really fun and like cool collection. That's so cool. I'm digging it. Really digging the way that this is looking. These colors have been very easy to work with. I'm really loving the detail. Again, guys, I'm a broken record here, but I really do like the detail that went into the outside packaging, not only the inside carton component packaging. Oh my god, this is so cute. It's a little yellow baby. So when you open it up, it has, oh girl, it even has lightning bolts on it. I don't know if you guys are able to see that, but that is really cool. I've said it before in the past, but these more cool tone nudes, they actually make your teeth look whiter, which is always a plus. That's a pretty vibe. I'm digging that. I like this. This is really cute. I'm loving the like switching it up of the packaging. I love the way they smell. It's literally like cupcakes, frosting in one. That is pretty. That is really, really pretty. It's definitely an opaque black. That is for damn sure. I feel like you could put this over that black lipstick and it would be bomb. Oh, that is really cool. But this is really cool. I really like the way that looks. I'm really digging this collection, guys. Damn, this is a really pretty color. Okay, Kylie, I see you, girl. And you have 4 different shades. This is a very versatile palette. You can use it for a lot of different skin tones, especially if you are a makeup artist. This could be a good thing to travel with or to keep with you because you have highlighter options for all different types of skin tones. I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics fan brush. I really like this brush, especially for highlighter. Okay. Kylie, girl, are you kidding me with this? I was not ready, okay? I was not ready for that. Shit, that is poppin'. Damn, I kind of, oh, damn. I'm like feeling this. I almost don't even want to use this one because I'm just so in love with the way that looked. Damn, that's cute too. Poppin'. Damn. Done. Deceased. This could be, dare I say, the most blinding highlight I've ever tried. Definitely have to say I was loving the highlighter palette. This may be my new favorite highlighter palette. I literally feel like a glazed donut and I love it. The lipsticks, I really liked them. I would say my favorite is definitely the one I have on, which is Nova. The glitter eyes, I would have to say I liked the one with the blue and the bronze combo the best. The blue looks really cool and it was really easy to work with. The eyeshadow palettes were really, really cute. I had a great time using both of them. They both performed very well. There was very little to minimal fallout and I didn't really have any fallout on my face. And I also did really like the lip gloss. I thought that the gloss was cool, kind of like iridescent, pink, glittery vibes. I think that's really cool and really different from what Kylie normally does. So it's really cool to kind of see her break out of her shell and the company break out of their shell, do some more cool tones, incorporate some more color into it, do some more lipsticks. I really like that. And I think that this was a really, really sweet and cute collection. And I think that this is a really different and unique collection. And I like that it's like just storm. Like I love the storm. I love that. And just like not even like stormy like her baby, but just in general like a weather kind of collection. I've never really seen a company do something like that. And I'm really digging the themed collections. So I think that this is really awesome. And congrats to Kylie on her baby girl. Oh my God.
Okay guys, if you made it through, leave hashtag I survived in the comments below, but seriously, let's talk about this. Now, I'm gonna be honest here, this is my opinion and you don't have to agree with me, but I don't believe that Nicol's reviews are genuine. Additionally, when she does review products, there's often information missing, such as prices or complete swatches. It's almost like she picks the best performing swatches in the palette to show on camera. I'm sorry, I just find her to be incredibly dishonest in her reviews, and I don't trust her, especially when it comes to collabs collab and Kylie/KKW reviews, which is sad because I think outside of being a beauty influencer, she's probably really cool, but I can't get down with influencers behaving like this. Why do I think she does this? Well, a lot of people think she does it for free makeup and to stay on PR, but in my opinion, that's not really the case. I believe she does it for exposure, which leads to growth, which leads to more opportunities, which always leads to more money. Nicole has a large following, but she's not a Manny or Laura or Jacqueline. She still needs to grow her following. Now, being that she is on Kylie's PR and she's usually one of the first influencers to receive it now that she's built a rapport with the company, she gets her video up first out of all her peers, gets the views, potentially gets featured on YouTube's trending page, leading to more exposure. Then, because it's a positive video, gets retweeted on Kylie Cosmetics' Twitter account and Instagram page. That's a lot of exposure. As I said earlier, there are more advantages to glowing reviews than just being paid for them. You know what I mean? Just because an influencer says not sponsored, that doesn't mean that they don't have ulterior motives for overly positive reviews. Do I think she gives a shit about free makeup? Definitely not. She's looking for exposure, in my opinion. Honestly, you guys, I do feel really bad about making this video, but I hope Nicole will take note and implement some changes on her channel. That's what I'd really love to see, because I do like her, but this has to stop. Anyway, you guys, let me know how you feel about all this. Do you agree with me, or do you see things differently? Let me know below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again soon in my next video. Bye!